Welcome, and let's solve this beautiful equation together. What do you do when you see this? I'm going to show you. It's just so easy. So we're going to begin with our solution. Now let's repeat what we have. 36 to the power of x minus 9 to the power of x is 18 to the power of x. Now when you have this kind of equation, you observe that each of these terms has powers of x. What you just need to do is to divide each by any of these you have here. You can divide with 36 to the power of x, you can divide with this, you can divide with this. Whichever one you go by will give you the same result. To reduce steps for us, I'm going to divide by this to reduce the steps. So let's do it. We are going to have 36 to the power of x, divide it by 9 to the power of x, minus 9 to the power of x divided by this is equal to 18 to the power of x divided by this. Now, what do you do at this point? Just quickly remember, each time you have a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, you see that the powers are the same. Just it is a divided by b raised to power of 1m. So if you apply it here, this is giving us 36 divided by 9 will be raised to power x minus, when you divide the number by itself, you see it gives you 1 is equal to, this will give us 18 divided by 9 will now be raised to power of x. So what do you do at this point? And if you are a returning viewer, I must say very big thank you for choosing to learn through us. If you find this teaching interesting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you are still new, hit that subscription button. We have a lot to give to you. So what do you do from this end? This is giving us, divide 36 by 9. It gives you 4. So we have 4 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to, divide this, it gives you 2 to the power of x. So what do you do? We keep solving. What did you observe? You see, we have been able to reduce this. So we can easily work with this equation. And you also observe that these ones that have powers of x can be expressed, this 4 can be expressed as powers of 2. Because we know that 4 is 2 multiplied 2 times to give you 2 squared. So we can rewrite this to give us 2 to the power of 2 will be raised to power x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of x. What do you do from this point? Remember also, for every a to the power of m raised to power n, it is a to the power of m multiplied by n, which is a to the power of n raised to power of m. Now we can apply this through here. You observe here we switched the powers. Did you see it? So we're going to switch these powers. So we have 2 to the power of x will be raised to power 2 minus 1 is 2 to the power of x. What do you do again? Did you observe anything? You observed that 2 to the power of x is repeated. So you can just say, let 2 to the power of x, choose another variable. I want to go by y. So replace it here. We now have 2 to the power of x. Instead of writing this, I'm going to write y and I'll raise it to power 2 minus 1. This will give us y. What did you observe? It's leading you to a quadratic equation because the highest power of this y is 2. So bring this to the left side is positive. So that gives us y squared. This will become negative y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we're going to solve using our quadratic formula. So we take it to this part to have y is negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now remember, your a is the coefficient of your y squared. So your a is the coefficient of y squared, which is 1. And our b is the coefficient of y, which is negative 1. C is the constant, which is negative 1. So plug this into the formula. We have y is negative of, our b is negative. So it's negative of negative 1 plus or minus square root of negative 1 squared minus 4. Our a is 1 and our c is negative 1. Is divided by 2 times 1. So we keep solving. Y will give us, this gives us positive 1 plus or minus negative 1 squared. When you square negative, it gives you positive. So we have positive 1, then multiply this, it gives you positive 4, is divided by 2 times 1 will give us 2. We keep solving. So we now have y is 1 plus or minus. Add this, you have root of 5 divided by 2. So it means that our y is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. And then the second value of y will be 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. Now this gives us the two values of y. But remember, the question is not on y, we are targeting x. But you need to recall we made a statement earlier. We said, recall that we said 2 to the power of x is equal to y. So we're going to use this statement to find the values of x. So to have, let's move it to this part. We have solving for x. We have when the first value of y, please, this is the first value of y. When the first value of y is 1 plus root 5 over 2, we can now have 2 to the power of x is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now, why are we accepting this? Just look at this. If you simplify 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, you observe that this is giving you a value that is greater than 0. Now, when you simplify this, what will it give you? If you simplify this, it gives you a value that is less than 0. So what it means is that you observe that the base we have for this is 2, and 2 is positive. This means positive, and this one means negative. And if the base we are working with is positive, it means that the value of y we should have here should also be a positive value, because you cannot have a positive value you can raise to a power of any x value to give you a negative result. So if this is true, then it means at this point we can reject this value of y. We are going to reject this y value because it's giving us a negative value, and we're only going to work with the positive one. I hope you're with me there. So we are only going to use this 2 to the power of x is this, so that we get the value of y, of x, sorry. So we're going to now have, what do? We cannot express this as powers of 2. So we're going to take the log of both sides. So we have log of 2 to the power of x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Let's put it in brackets. Is an expression. Now what do you do again? For every log of a to the power of x, it is x log a. So we're going to apply this rule on the above, on this, to help us to solve. And to do that, we have this power multiplies, and it gives us x log 2 is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. To get x, these two are multiplying. So we're going to divide both sides. So we are going to have, let's bring it down, x log 2 divided by log 2 is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 over 2 divided by log of 2. These two can take themselves off. So we have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 over 2 is divided by log of 2. Now, what do you do next? We cannot leave it at this point. We keep simplifying. But we need to remember, for every log of A divided by B, when you have it this way, it's always equal to log of A, division turns to subtraction, minus log B. Did you see that? So we're going to apply it on this numerator. And to do that, we have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5. This division sign will now turn to subtraction. So we have this minus log of 2. And all these are divided by log of 2. What do? This can divide each of the numerators. So we now have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 will now be divided by log of 2 minus log of 2 divided by log of 2. What do you do next? These two are the same, so divide itself, it gives you 1. So we keep simplifying to have x is equal to, this will give us log of 1 plus root 5 divided by log of 2 minus, this gives us 1. Now remember, for every log of A divided by log of B, it's always log of A base B. So we're going to apply this here to have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5. This becomes the base. Then we have minus 1. And this gives us the simplified value of x. Now we're going to plug this x value on this to see if it gives us to the left side, to see if the left side gives us the right side. And let's do that together. For you to add, also watch through this point. It shows what you do interested. Don't forget to give this a like and share with your friends. If you are new, hit that subscription button. We have a lot to give to you. Let's keep doing this to have. To verify, we remember our x value is log of 1 plus root 5 base 2 minus 1. So let's do the verification together. So we are having 36 to the power of x minus 9 to the power of x is 18 to the power of x. Remember, we simplified this at the beginning of the solving, and it gave us 4 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of x. So we're going to plug this x value on the left side. This is what we are going to use to verify. So we plug this value on the left side to see if it gives us the right side. Let's do that together. So we're going to have, for the left side, we are going to have for our x's log of 1 plus root 5 base 2 minus 1. That's what we have. Then minus this one. So let's work this out. This gives us, remember, for every a to the power of m divided by this, it gives us a to the power of n minus n. Division turns to subtraction of the powers. And when you look at this, you see that these two are subtracted and the base is 4. So applying this rule here, we are having 4 to the power of log of 1 plus root 5 base 2, then is divided by 4 to the power of 1. What do you do next? Now remember, you have minus 1. So what do you do? This gives us 4. Now this 4 can be written as 2 to the power of 2 log 1 plus root 5 base 2, and is divided by 4 to the power of 1 is 4, then minus 1. What do you do next? These two multiplies. So we are having, let's move it to this part to have. So this gives us 2 to the power of log 2 log 1 plus root 5 base 2 divided by 4 minus 1. And that is the same as, remember, this power will become, this coefficient becomes the power of the log. So we're having 2 to the power of log of 1 plus root 5 base 2. This will now be raised to, we have raised to power 2 divided by 4 minus 1. We keep simplifying. Remember, for every a to the power of log of b base a, these two bases are the same. It gives you a number b, this number. So if you apply this here, you see that these two bases are the same. So it's going to give us this number, which is 1 plus root 5 raised to power 2 divided by 4, then minus 1. So what do you do next? You just need to simplify this. Remember, for every a plus b raised to power 2, it is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So if you apply it here, this gives us 1 squared plus 2 multiplies, our a is 1 multiplies root 5, then plus this will be root 5 squared is divided by 4. Then we have minus 1. So we keep solving, and this gives us 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. Multiply this, you have 2 root 5 This square will cancel the square root. We have 5 divided by 4 minus 1. So from here we now have 1 add this gives us 6 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4 minus 1. Turn this to be fraction, you divide by 1. So the common denominator here is 4. So we have 4 divides itself is 1. Use that 1 to times this, you have 6 plus 2 root 5. 1 divides this 4 is 4. Use 4 to times this, you have negative 4. Simplify more. So we now have 6 take away 4 gives us 2 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4. This 4 can divide each of the numerators. So we have 2 on 4 plus 2 root 5 on 4. 2 here is 1, 2 here is 2. So we have half plus 2 here is 1, 2 is 2. So we have root 5 over 2. And that is what we have. This can also be written as 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. That is what we have for the left side. Now let's also do for the right side to see if it's the same with what we have here. Let's do that together. For the right side, remember what we have is 2 to the power of x. And we said that our x is, so we have 2 to the power of log of 1 plus root 5 base 2, then minus 1. So this is what we want to simplify. So this is giving us 2 to the power. Repeat what you did before. So we have log of 1 plus root 5 base 2. This subtraction turns to division. So you have 2 raised to power of 1. So this is giving us 2 to the power of log of 1 plus root 5 base 2. 2 to the power of 1 gives us 2. Now, did you observe anything? These two bases are the same. It reminds you of what we stated. So you are going to have this. So this is the same as 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. And that is what we have for the right side of the equation. And that is also what we have at the left side. So you see the two sides are equal. So in conclusion, we have it that the value of x we got as log of 1 plus root 5 base 2 minus 1 is absolutely correct. And I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to tell us how much. Share this video so that algorithm sends it to more people that need this skill. If you're still new, hit that subscription button. We have a lot for you every day. Thank you for choosing to learn through us. I will see you in my next class. Till then, bye.